Yeah, let me first start out by speaking and telling everybody happy Thanksgiving to you today. Y'all are probably thinking, Lewis, why do you have them shades on? Because my eyes are so red from drinking so long today that I'm finna put some shades on. Y'all ain't even finna see me weak like that though. But today's video is about, and I said I'm gonna go and get this video out because y'all, I'm about to head to Dallas. It's probably 12:30 in the morning. I'm about to head to Dallas in the next 6 hours. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna get this video out to these people because they've been waiting on it, and I'm gonna give it to them. But today, what's Lewis gonna speak on? Lewis is gonna speak on married people running around in these streets like they single. I'm gonna get on it right quick before I head to Dallas, D-Town. Holla at your boy, cause I'm gonna be out there. I'm gonna be at some club Friday night. Check the fan page. I'm gonna put it on there and let y'all know. Let me help y'all out. Cause apparently, married folk, let me talk to y'all one time. Apparently, you think what you're doing is okay. So let's allow that nation to speak on your elaborate bullshit beliefs. That Nation is iHustleNation.com, by the way. That's what I shorten it up. I call it That Nation. But first off, let me tell the people, let me help you all understand that you're a slave to your choices. Whether it's a good choice or a bad choice, whatever you choose, you're a slave to that choice. So with that being said, I often run into a lot of married people who are not happy in their marriage. First off, let me help you out by telling you that you picked that person that you're married to. Nobody twisted your arm. Nobody grabbed you by your neck. Nobody put a pistol in your mouth and told you that you better marry this person or I'm going to blow your brains on the back of that wall. It didn't happen like that. At some point, you agreed that you really were in love with that person, and you made the choice to be married to that person. So you were a slave to the choice that you made. Whether it be good or bad, it is your obligation and your responsibility to follow through with that choice you made with that person that you are with. Regardless of how you feel, that's just what you did. Now let me help everybody up about a divorce, because I'm getting a lot of emails from men and women stating that the person I'm with say they're going through a divorce. Well, let me help y'all out. A divorce takes 90 days. Anything longer than 90 days, they ain't filed them papers yet. I met a girl the other day, said she was going through a divorce. I said, how long you been going through your divorce? She said 2 years. Girl, you are full of shit. You ain't filed your papers. Because the moment you file them papers, it takes 90 days. Even if the other person refused to sign the papers, then you sign some type of the person is negligent or something like that, and it takes 60 more days. But 2 years, 3 years, let me help everybody out. You folk is check to check. Y'all ain't no big elaborate famous people where it takes matter of fact, famous folk who split millions of dollars, it don't take longer than a year for them to get a divorce. So if somebody fooling with you and telling you they take them 2-3 years, they going through a divorce, that is a damn lie. It takes, ladies and gentlemen, let me help you out. When you file them damn papers, it take 90 days. Anybody else is just trifling as hell. Did Lewis say that? I said that. If you don't like it, send me an email, lewis@iHustleNation.com. Your ass is trifling. I spelled that word for you, but I'm a little bit inebriated right now, so I'm just going to keep it moving with just believe that you are very trifling, and it takes 90 days. People who are married, if you pursued a relationship while still married or separated, you are a very trifling individual. Let me help you all out. You are married. Okay, I'm gonna give you a real quick story. I got a cousin who's married. She had a boyfriend at the house and had her husband at the house. Her husband started clicking. They had been separated for 5 years now. Trifling folk ain't filed for a divorce. So when she started getting mad because my cousin started clicking, I told her, I say, look, let me tell you something. That's your damn husband. That man can click on any man you got up in here for you, because you still married to him. And your trifling ass too lazy to go file the paperwork and get a divorce. So that's still your husband. Y'all want to know what's realer? If a lawman would have walked up in here, he'd have made her boyfriend leave. Why? Because, ma'am, you are married to this man. And the lawman ain't allowed to tell you a trifling individual, but by law, y'all are together, and the boyfriend got to go. So if you are still married, and you have a boyfriend and or a girlfriend, you're a very trifling person. Let me help y'all out about these kind of people. You can't befriend these kind of people. You can't make these kind of people your friend because they not dependable. They're trifling. They can't even handle their own situations in reference to getting a divorce. They rather still be married and mess around. Let me tell you what my homeboy told me, and that's why I don't mess with no married woman to this day. That boy pulled me to the side. He say, "Dog, don't never put your penis in a married woman." I say, "My nigga, why?" That boy say, "I had sex with a married woman, and I had the worst luck that whole year. Everything went wrong." He said, "Man, I will never fool with another married woman again." Why is that? Possibly because that's a vow unto God. Some of y'all don't believe in God. That's why I did the quotes. But those of you who are Christians, unto God. Atheists and Buddhists, y'all run with it however y'all want. But that's just something I won't do. That's so trifling to me. For a married woman to send me an email saying, "Lewis, I can tell you have good sex through your blogs." Ma'am, you are trifling. I need you to go home to your husband. That's the man that you picked. Fellas, that's the woman that you picked. Nigga, you proposed to her. That you picked her, dog. You a slave to that choice. Whether it be good or bad, you got to follow through with that choice as a man. Now, the worst thing, men, let me tell you why you don't cheat. Because the worst thing that can happen to a man, ladies and women, listen to this right now. This is the worst thing you can do to a man. You can take his money, you can take his house, you can take his cars, you can take his clothes, you can run him over with a car, shoot him 3 times, and hit him upside the head with a crowbar. But what will really hurt a man, if it's a woman that he's really in love with, has sex with another man. That boy will go all kinds of off. He will clown, he will kick in doors, he will do all kinds of stuff because he is truly hurt inside. That's the worst thing you can do to a man, is for a man to be in love with a woman and she has sex with another man. That boy will sit inside the house for 100 days and gain 100 pounds because he's so hurt. So at the end of the day, men, with that being said, let's understand the laws of what goes around comes around. You gonna screw a married woman, and guess what, dog? The day you fall in love, guess what's gonna happen with you? What goes around comes around, bro. Men, if you choose to screw a married woman, you are not only a hoe, but you as a man are less of a man, because part of being a man is respecting another man in his woman's matrimony. To sleep with another man's wife shows lack of loyalty and respect for your brethren. And you are a man that has no morals, and the type of man I refuse to befriend. Women, if you are screwing with a married man or are cheating on the man you are with, you are a hoe. If you're comfortable with being a hoe, then it's okay. But just know that what you are is a hoe. Some of y'all thinking, "Lewis, I'm separated, I'm not with him, that doesn't make me a hoe." Let me help you out, man. Let's get this divine revelation. If that doesn't make you a hoe, then what is? If screwing a married man does not make you a hoe, what is? Then what is a hoe? Baby, it don't get no more hoish than that. Going after married men, guess what that do? That make you a hoe. That's real talk. So, some of y'all might find what I said offensive. If you have a valid argument, please come back and handle it with a valid argument if you have something against what I just said. But let me state to you that married people, you need to stay married. You need to keep your ring on, because that's what lets other people recognize that you're married, and you need to appreciate your marriage for what it is. Now let me help y'all out. Some of y'all are screwing married people. Guess what? You can screw them all day long. Men can tell you I'm finna leave my wife. Women can tell you they finna leave their husband. But just know this. They can leave that person. First off, the likeliness of them leaving, a man leaving his wife or a woman leaving her husband is not likely. They gonna complain all day, but they ass ain't going nowhere. But the ones that do, just know this. They gone. And they with you. But just know that side hoe position is open. They cheated on you. They cheated on the person they was with you. So what the hell make you think they not finna cheat on you? That man is used to 2 women. That woman is used to 2 men. Dog, you know what they gonna do? They gonna find that side person. I'm Lewis Hendrick Williams III. This is iHustleNation.com. I probably just gained some enemies and lost some fans, but that's just what it is. Email me, holler at me. I appreciate the donations, and I look